Today we're going to be talking about the Asian session liquidity and the types of Asian session liquidity that occur on a day-to-day basis. So I'm going to be going over the trades that I took this week on this Asian session liquidity and the Asian session patterns that showed up this week. So let's get to it. So we're going to be basically looking for three main patterns, right? We're going to be looking for the first one where you have a consolidation in the Asian session, and during London session you have a breakout out of that box, give you an M formation and drop. This can also be inverse where you have a W formation like this and rise, right? So the second one we're going to be looking for is the type 2 where you don't have a break outside the box, but you just have like a tap at the highs or at the lows like this, and basically goes in the direction you want. And the third type is at the middle of the range, right? So if you divide this into two, the middle, right, we're going to be looking for like an M pattern there or a W pattern there coming off of the high or the low of the Asian range, right? So this is basically what we're going to be looking for, right? So let's get to it. So the first trade I took was on GBP USD. This week it was on a Tuesday. So first of all, in order to take these trades accurately, you need to have a bias in the market. So I was initially in a buy, in a bullish bias, but since they gave me this big fat information like this and dropped, so I was basically looking for sales, and they gave me three levels of rise. And I explained in my previous videos on this channel that after you have 3 days or three levels of rise and you get an M formation like this, you can basically expect 3 more days of sales. So your bias changes to the sell side, right? And that's basically what we get here. So we had 3 days, 3 levels, 1, 2, 3. And then they gave us this M formation. So Monday, this is, as you can see, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that is marked out already. So Monday we have this big drop. All right, so I'm basically looking for them to consolidate and give me one of those patterns I showed you earlier. So they gave me this beautiful pattern here. So we had this consolidation coming into London session. We have the breakout. They gave us a beautiful M formation like this. And if you change this to a line chart, you can see how beautiful this looks. So they gave us the M formation, and I entered on the second leg of the M formation right here, like this. And I basically took this down for the 1 to 2 risk to reward. 1 to 2 over here, like this. And it basically, that's how many pips? So I took this down for about 30 pips, and it ran for about 130 pips. Right, so if I had held this all the way down, I would have had like a 1 to 7 risk to reward, but that's okay. I was okay with the 1 to 2 I took. So yeah, the second trade I think was on Euro USD. I don't really know if it's chronological. Okay, no. So I had a trade here on Euro USD on Thursday. So we had this uptrend going on for a while, but we still had 3 levels of rise, 1, 2, 3, where they now consolidated all the way in here like this. Gave us a breakout and consolidated, gave us the second leg of the M formation, and then they dropped. All right, so I was looking to get in on the sells for this drop. I didn't catch this one here. So this is the second type where you have the M formation like this, where they don't go above the structure, right? But I found a way to catch this on the continuation, even as I missed this move. So they gave us an M formation here like this at the middle of the range. So we have that type 3 pattern here. So I entered this on a sell here, put my stop loss above the candle, the previous candle, and took this down for a 1 to 2 risk reward. Most of my trades are usually 1 to 2. They go more than 1 to 2, but I'm okay with the 1 to 2, so that's why I usually take 1 to 2. So on Friday today, they gave us the same type 3 pattern here, and I took this one on the sell too. Took this down 1 to 2, stop loss above this second leg. All right, so let's look at EURGPY. I took one trade on this one on Monday, and I didn't get any other trade for the whole week. So the bias on this one was originally sells, but they completed the 3 days, or the 3 levels, 1, 2, 3, basically gave us a W formation like this. So I began to look for buys. So I was looking for buys here. They gave us the consolidation all the way in here like this. They didn't really come back to the middle, but they gave us this W formation back inside the range, which is also valid, because what this means is they broke out to induce breakout traders to get in buys, and then they came back, hit their stop loss, because most of them will put their stop loss below the resistance or below the support. So they hit their stop loss, gave us a W formation, and I took this on a buy, 1 to 2 risk to reward, stop loss below the second leg. And I didn't really get any other trades on this pair for the whole week. So USD CHF, did I have anything on that? No, I didn't have any trade here. Okay, USD card, Euro card. Yeah, Euro card was interesting because I had, if you go on 1 hour charts, the Euro card, we had this W formation here, and they gave us 1, 2, 3 levels of rise. They gave us this M formation here. So they were meant to continue down, but for some reason they went back higher, broke these highs, and gave us a bigger M structure. All right, so I saw this M formation that happened here like this, and I was basically looking for sells for the continuation. So if we drop down to the 15 minutes on Friday today, you will see that they gave us the second pattern, right, like this. So this one I entered on the first leg. I didn't wait for the second leg to come up. I just entered on the first leg because I expected them to just continue down, because they have a lot of people trapped in here. So I don't expect them to go back up. All right, so I took this down for a 1 to 2 risk to reward. Yep. And then we have the last trade I took was on GBP AUD, the pound Australian, pound Aussie. So we have this M formation here after 3 days of rise. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have this M formation, and then we also have 1, 2, 3. With the last one, they gave us an extra push down, and then they reversed. So I was basically looking for them to continue up. All right, so I was looking for a form of confirmation. So they gave us this W formation like this, which is the type 2. You can see they didn't break out of the Asian box, but they gave us a W formation at low like this. So I saw this, and my original entry was meant to be on this railroad track here, with the stop loss being here, but I waited for basically a push, this candle, to come up here. So I took this trade here. My take profit was originally 1 to 2 here, but by the time they were here, it was already very late. So New York session was already over. So I just decided to just take my trade, take my profits here, 1 to 1.6 risk to reward, right? And didn't get any other trades on this pair for the week. Yeah, so that's basically all the trades I had this week. So if you want to learn how to trade the Asian Session Liquidity, check out my videos. I'll put the link in the description so you can check those videos out. Also, join my Telegram channel, which I just created. The link is also in the description and also on the pinned comments. All right, so if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.